Black Hole Sun, Soundgarden, Chris Cornell, Drop D Tune In, absolute classic. If you enjoy the listen, please share it, subscribe by clicking in the bottom right corner, and enjoy the listen. Let's go close up so you can see what I'm playing. Okay, so we're in Drop D Tune In, which basically means the bottom E is the same as the D. You just tune it down. The rest of the strings are the same. We're going to start by barring the 5th fret with your index finger, and you pick out each string. So you go down to the G string. So down and then back up with a pick in. And then you want to put your little finger on the E string on the 8th fret. And do that same picking down. And then we drop it down 2 frets and bar that 3rd fret and put your pinky on the 5th fret of the G string with that same picking pattern. And then drop it down 1 fret, that same shape with a pinky on. Drop it down another fret, and then you play an open E, and you do like an E7 shape. So imagine E7 is just your index finger on the 2nd fret of the G string, and then put your middle finger on the 3rd fret of the A string. But you want to keep that D string open so it can ring out. So that's why we need that D string ringing out open, because we're picking through those chords, those notes, sorry. So let's go through that again slowly. Two frets down, 1 fret down, 1 more fret down, then the E7 shape on the 2nd fret. So the lead part that goes over that verse is basically just triads, and it sounds complicated, but once you break it down, it's not too bad. You'll be able to do it easy. You bar on the 12th fret with your ring finger, the bottom 3 strings, and I'll try and get the picking in as well so you can see it and play it through. It's quite hard to see what's going on here, so I'll walk you through it. So barring those bottom 3 strings, ring finger, 12th fret, and doing this picking pattern. So it's G, B, E, B, G, B. And that 2nd shape is keeping your ring finger on that 12th fret, dropping the middle finger down 1 to the 11th, and dropping the index finger down another 1 to the 10th fret on the E string. And then the next chord after that is an F triad. Index finger on the 10th G string, and then barring the bottom 2 with your pinky on the 13th fret. to that 12th. And then you want to do an E major triad, which is barring the bottom 2 on the 11th, and then G string 12th with the middle finger. And then you do barring the 10th fret, bottom 2 strings, and your ring finger on the 12th fret of the G string. So. E major triad. Drop that index finger down one. And then back to the 12th fret. Bar that 10th fret, and then just have your middle ring finger on the 12th fret. So 10, 12, 10. And then the last one is 13, 13, 10. So now we get to the chorus, and for the chorus you want to bar the first fret, the top 4 strings. And then do that shape that we did earlier, like the E7 up 1 fret. And then you go up to the 5th fret and play those E, A and D strings. A, D, A, go down to still barring, but also bar the 2 strings below. So you're playing the 5th fret of the A and D strings. And then just playing a B flat shape there. And then back to that 1st fret. Black gold sun, won't you come? Wash away the rain. Black old sun, won't you come? Won't you come? Won't you come? So it goes to a chord bit after that. So you go to a C chord. Black old sun, won't you come? Wash away the rain. Black old sun, won't you come? Won't you come? Black old sun, B flat and then to a D. Won't you come? C, B flat, D, C. Won't you come? Up to a D, C, B flat, D. So for that brilliant kind of middle 8 leady part, we play a riff, and it comes out of those chords. That's which is on the A string. So you want to hit the 3rd fret of the A string, 3, 2, 0, and then you pull down on the 2nd fret of the A string on the 5th fret of the E string, you go down from 5, 4, 3, and you just put your middle finger and your ring finger on the 5th and the 4th, on the G and the B string. And just strum it all the way through. That end part is just the power chord, so you bar the 2 strings on the 3rd fret, it's up to the 5th fret.